Alright, let's start it up. We are back from a game of Deceive Inc. We are running Squire today. So, Squire, way back in, I think the Season 1 mid-season balance, got some pretty big nerfs to his Weapon 1 and his Weapon 3.
So good.
And as such, we've really only played like one...
Just going to grab
That's
something.
right above me. Like one Squire game on the channel since that happened, I think. Maybe two. Because they did a real number on him. He's pretty, he ended pretty weak from that. Let's just hop. It's definitely worse.
I'll give it back when I'm done.
So then in Season 2 update, I was really expecting some, Can't really get in there, so... Really expecting some changes to him because he was in such a bad state, and they changed nothing. So what I can conclude from that is that I was in fact wrong, and he must be in a perfectly balanced state because they didn't nerf anything, they didn't buff anything. I don't think they changed him in the slightest. So, shots over here in the dug room.
I hope I can blend in. They seem to be on edge.
Oh, helps if you hit the shots.
Where do they find all these spies?
I left the melee lock on? Jeez, there we go.
Over here. No one will get past me, except me.
I wasn't slacking off.
Okay, there's a keycard in one of these. And I can get up to 8. So we're using his weapon 3 here, which was his best weapon, is his best weapon. Kind of hard to tell. So I'm just gonna move on from this. There I know who hack chopped that door.
No choice. Please don't judge me.
You're here somewhere.
Okay, dude, you're not supposed to make it that obvious. I'll PayPal you later. I'm kidding, of course. I'm still poisoned because I'm literally standing in the poison bubble. That guy, I guess he didn't realize he had his Spyglass out. I feel a little bad, but yeah, weapon. I gotta go to the restroom to heal,
I'm pretty good at this.
Or I didn't open. I thought I had that open, but I forgot I snuck in. But hey, everything worked out. So yeah, Squire, weapon 3, we do 20 damage body shots, 35 damage headshots, kind of a medium fire rate, kind of like fast medium, I guess. I'm not sure what the actual like numbers are on that. It feels a lot slower than it used to, and the damage is not amazing on it, but it's usable. We've coupled it with his expertise 2, which gives you amped up and reload speed right when you hit the button. It's an instant. I think it's the only ability or thing in the game that affects reload speed, so pretty cool thing. If I can grab, and back in we go. There we go. That's some secret exit gaming right there. And got one of these. I should really pick up some of these bodies, but we'll just sit for a second. Yeah, so pretty cool ability. I haven't used it yet, but I definitely will. Let's see. Finally, we have passive. I think passive 3 is by far Squire's best one. It's Aegis cover, or Aegis cover, however you pronounce that word correctly. Probably neither of the ways I pronounced it, but it leaves your cover shield on for a little longer once your cover's broken, and also gives you some damage reduction when your cover breaks. So the cover shield thing, it just means you can't be headshot for longer, and the damage reduction is not the resistance buff. So the resistance buff is damage reduction, but Chavez and Ved have it, and it's a specific buff. This is just, you just have damage reduction. There's no specific buff for it. You just have it. So pretty weird, but it's its own little thing. So that's a rundown of our loadout. And Squire in general. I think Squire is really good for learning the game. Some of his early expertise, especially his early weapons, are decent, and passive is good for new players. Learning the game, great for that. But I don't think he's very competitive right now. I can just open this and see. Okay, can I hack it? I don't have the hack speed for that.
You have successfully located a vault terminal.
Alright, we'll get this vault terminal. That'll give us pretty much
Look
everything
forward
we
to
need.
deactivate vault terminals.
Question on this one is, do we leave via the roof? The roof's pretty obvious to leave by. But so's that... I guess I'm an elite guard, so I can literally just walk out the door and it's not suspicious. We probably should have waited a bit, because obviously that vault terminal just got hacked. Like, you know, vault terminal just got hacked, someone just left the vault terminal room. Kind of suspicious, but we're safe, I guess. So we hit A and E. We got D, C, and B left. D's are closest. And we'll see if we can't hear any fights on the way. But it's been quiet. It was a little noisy at the start, and now it's been all quiet. We do have all the keycards we need to just get a full elite guard persona going. We just open all our
Nice
doors.
work. Vault terminal found.
Really? If she would not step in my way there.
Vault terminal
And the
deactivated.
vault is on the bottom
That is
floor,
why
so
you are our
there's
favorite.
a VIP above me. Let's head over to the vault. Do I need ammo? No.
Vault open. Time to see behind the
In we
scene.
go. This slightly terrifying hallway. For some reason, like half the time I get shot in the back running up this hallway, so I'm gonna take this a little wide. And we'll trust other Doug here to... Oh, I was gonna say we'll trust him to cover us, but I guess he didn't want that. Alright, take a minute to look in the... Well, not a minute. We'll take a few seconds to look in the pit for the keycard. Desk, no, and no. And I don't see it over there, but could have been behind the chair. This vault, I don't know if it's all vaults, but this one in particular feels like there's a lot of spawns for the gold keycard. Definitely worth checking a couple of them. I wouldn't spend too much time on it, because saving that 10 intel, I think it's more saving the intel than saving the time, personally. Not over there. Not in there. We won't check that office. Because I like to hack the door and get back to as much intel as possible. So,
Can't let anyone
okay,
catch
I'm
me off guard
guessing
like that.
somebody found the thing. They're running to the other side. You're also an elite guard? Oh boy, okay. I'll make this little maneuver here and try to catch him. I don't know if that's them or it's not, okay. They probably jumped? Yeah, they did, but they didn't go very far.
Oh well, not my problem.
Okay, cover, come back. Now, of course, now I have heat. Please don't come get me right now, I have heat. Right this second would be a bad time for me to fight. Looks like they might be running, maybe? They're right near us. They are
I
using
always
that
scored high in
intel scheme a
science.
lot. Ah, they're moving on. Okay. I guess it's a haunt, so I do want to try to take a ranged fight with them. But this means he's damaged. Missed.
So,
He did have the
but I might.
code.
Rival
What else
agent
are we looking
detection
at?
mode
Nothing around?
started.
We can sit at one of these, can't we? Or just eat this food?
Activating rival agent detection
We're not
mode.
looking at anything. Alright, I don't even know who he was fighting, but we third-partied that pretty well. We shot him like twice.
Oh, gotta act big.
Grab this, don't need ammo. it's 1 Hans left. So if we take a ranged fight, we should be okay, especially with our move speed bonus, which I haven't actually used yet. Grab this.
Rival
How
agent
close is
detection
he?
mode.
He is not
starting.
that close.
Activating rival agent detection. Rival
Does
agent
he stay
detection.
okay?
Unfortunate.
There we go.
Please don't judge
Didn't
me.
expect us to get that close to him that quickly, I suppose, but there's some Squire gameplay. Feels... I'm not going to call him balanced. I had to shoot all those people except for that 1 Hans we third-partied a lot of times. Also, I'm going to try to get hit by this car. Okay, fine. It drifted around me. I see how it is. But yeah, please leave a like if you did. Comment on your thoughts on Squire's current place in the meta. And subscribe for daily Deceive Inc videos like this one. And I will see you in the next one. Once the stat screen comes up, of course, let's chill for a moment.
For long.
Alright, come on, stat screen. 4 limbs, and level up so we can't see the total. Perfect, there we go.